mathematics. Today I have brought here the questions from optional maths. Okay, these questions were asked in SAE examination, okay, of 2081, which is just completed. Okay, and here I want to show you here whether you completed, whether you did correctly or not. I want to show you here, and it will be helpful for the upcoming other classes, those who we are promoted to grade 10, and it will be useful for them for the next exam. Okay, the first question, it was asked in question number 7. Okay, and in this question it was asked, express cos 2a in terms of cos a. It is the formula only. Okay, that's we have tried here. Cos, okay, 2a equals to, we have tried 2 cos square a minus 1. Okay, it was the answer of this question. And similarly here, next one question, write sine c minus sine d in terms of product of sine and cosine. Okay, that means we have tried the formula here of sine c, okay, minus sine d equals to, first of all there will be 2 into, okay, first there will be cos, okay, c plus d by 2 into, okay, multiplied by sine. Now here will be c minus d by 2. Okay, this is the answer for this question. Now let's see here next question, that is question number 15. Okay, this was the question of 1 mark, and this also 1 mark. Okay, now question number 15, it was asked, this is the question of 2 marks. Okay, and here is this is the question of group B. Look here, while solving this type of question, what you have to do, write LHS here and write here sine theta plus sine theta by 2, okay, whole upon, right here cos theta plus cos theta by 2 plus 1 here is, okay. Then when you solve this, okay, write this sine theta, this in sub multiple form, we know 2 sine theta by 2 into cos theta by 2 plus, and here will be second term is same, sine theta by 2, okay, and whole upon there is, here also we can open, but here is plus 1, that's we have the formula of cos theta, different formula. The minus 1 we have to open, that is cos theta means 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1, so that this minus 1 and this plus 1 will be cancelled, and here is remaining, okay, other two terms, cos theta by 2 plus 1. Okay, why you open this, because this minus 1 and this plus 1 will be cancelled. Now we can take here common 2 sine theta by 2 and cos theta by 2. Here is sine theta by 2. What is same here? Here is sine theta by 2. Here is sine theta by 2. That's why right here sine theta by 2 common, and here is remaining 2 cos theta by 2, and here is sine theta by 2 was there, all taken common, then here is remaining 1, then close bracket. Okay, then here also what is common, look here, cos theta by 2, here is cos theta by 2, let's take common cos theta by 2, and here is remaining 2 cos theta, because 1 cos theta by 2 was common, then here is remaining here 2 cos theta by 2, and plus here is remaining 1. Okay, and we know here is multiply sign, here is also multiply sign, that's why we can cancel this, and this term we can cancel, and there is remaining, okay, here numerator remaining there, okay, sine theta by 2 by, okay, cos theta by 2. And we know sine theta by 2 and cos theta by 2 means tan theta by 2. This was our right hand side to prove, okay. Then we have to write here hence proved. Hence proved, okay. Like this we have to solve, okay. Our right hand side was tan theta by 2. That's why we got here tan theta by 2. I hope you did like this. Okay, now it is the question from group, okay, B. This is the question of 2 marks, okay, and this is the question of group C of 3 marks. And here in this question it is asked, okay, it was asked that square root 3 tan theta minus 1 equals to 0. This trigonometric equation was given and we need to find the value of A, okay, from 0 degree to 180 degree, okay. Look here, this question we have to solve like this here. First of all, we have to write here solution, okay. Then we need to copy this equation, trigonometric equation, 3 tan theta minus 1 equals to 0. Then we know that when square root 3 tan theta will be kept on the left side, then when minus 1 will be transposed, it will be taken on the right side, then it will be plus 1. And we know that tan theta equals to what will be here, 1 by square root 3. Now we are going to find the value of theta here. In tan, we know 1 by root 3 is the value of tan 30 degree, okay. We know its value. That's why we have to write tan 30 degree, because we know that 180 degree means we have to find the value of theta from here to here. And the cast to look at CAST. Here all the values are positive, okay. Here sine and, okay, cosecant, okay, values will be positive. That's why to find out till 180, okay, tan value will be negative here. That's why we don't find 180 this one, okay, quadrant 1 values, okay. That's why we just need to find the value of theta in this quadrant only, because here tan values will be negative, only sine and cosecant will be positive, okay. That's why right here, therefore theta equals to 30 degree, okay. This is the answer of this question, okay. Now look here, this question, for this question, for question number 24, I want to drop this one now because we need here more space. It is a long question, okay. Look here children, what we need to do here in this question, we know pi by 4 means, pi radian means 180 degree, 100 degree divided by 4 means it is 45, okay. That's why we can write like this to get this question. Left hand side equals to, right here, cot A by 2, okay. This is cot A by 2 plus pi by 4, and there is minus okay, tan A by 2 minus pi radian by 4, okay. And now we need to write here, this is pi by 4. I told you, look here, we are bringing in cos and sine. According to this result, if you open the formula, okay, then it will be easier. That's why let's convert this into cot, means we know cos, okay, by sine. Right here a by 2 plus 45 minus what will be here 10. 10 means we know here sine, this means 45, okay, by we can write here cos A by 2 minus 45 degree here. And we know its formula, cos A plus B formula, we know that is cos A cos B minus sine A. A means area by 2 and sine B. B means here 45 degree, okay. And similar upon down on also here, sine A plus B formula upon there, sine A plus B formula is sine A into cos B, okay, plus cos A into sine B. Similarly upon here also this formula, sine A minus B formula, we know sine A into cos B minus cos, okay, A into sine B. B is 45 degree there. And whole upon what will be here now? Cos A minus B means if there is minus, okay, A plus, then we open minus. If there is minus, then it will be plus here. Right here, cos A cos B plus sine A into sine B. Sine B is at 45 now. Sine 45. Now let's put their values here. We know cos 45 is sine 45. We know here cos A by 2 into 1 by square root 2 minus sine A by 2 into 1 by square root 2. Same thing do in denominator also. Here is sine A by 2 into 1 by root 2 and plus cos A by 2 into 1 by square root 2 and minus what will be here? Here we can do sine A by 2 into 1 by square root 2 minus cos A by 2 into 1 by square root 2 here. Now let's write here cos A by 2 into 1 by square root 2 plus sine A by 2 into 1 by square root 2. If you take here common, look here, 1 by square root 2 will be here common. Here is remaining cos A by 2 minus sine A by 2, and down it will be here 1 by square root 2 into sine A by 2 plus cos A by 2 will be remaining here. Minus here also common 1 by square root 2 right here. Sine A by 2 minus cos A by 2 is remaining here. And down here is also 1 by square root 2 common right here. Cos A by 2 plus sine A by 2 is remaining here. Now we can cancel because there is multiply sign, this and this cancel, this and this cancel, okay. And then see here, okay, here is sine A by 2 plus cos A, but here is sine, look, these are same, okay. This denominator same because here is also plus, here is also plus, then we can write here now, like this, sine A by 2 plus cos A by 2, and here will be cos A by 2 minus sine A by 2, and here is remaining also same, what is here, sine A by 2 minus cos A by 2 here. And now when you remove the bracket, here is cos A by 2 minus sine A by 2 minus, here is sine A by 2, and minus here will be plus. Okay, here will be here cos A by 2, down is their denominator is same here, sine A by 2 plus cos A by 2. Okay, now let's see a like term, this and this added. Okay, it will be here 2 cos A by 2 minus sine A by 2 minus sine A by 2 means 2 sine A by 2. Then down there is same, okay, sine A by 2 plus cos A by 2. Look here, student. Now when you take 2 common here, here is remaining cos A by 2 minus sine A by 2, and down is there, we can add this cos A front also, okay, no problem. This plus, that's why we can add front back, no problem here. This I have written in similar one, that's why I have written cos A by 2 first. And then look here, when we multiply here up and down, see here, we need to bring here cos A, that's why let's make it here cos square A by 2 sin square A by 2, that's why make, okay, it's, okay, positive sign one, right? Up and down we can multiply it by positive one. Look here, cos A by 2, it's positive sign, here also plus, okay, right here sine A by 2, okay, then close the bracket. Here also up and down we can multiply cos A by 2 plus sine A by 2, okay, then close this one. Then it will be here 2, and it's A minus B, A plus B, it will be now here cos square A by 2 minus sine square A by 2. And down look here, cos A by 2 plus sine A by 2, cos A by 2 sine A by 2, that will be whole square. When you multiply, then it will come here A square plus 2 cos A by 2 sine A by 2, cos A by 2 and sine A by 2 plus, we have tried here sine square A by 2, okay. It is the formula of A plus B whole square. And we know this is cos square A by 2 and sine square A by 2 means here cos A, okay. This is the formula of cos A. Then down look at cos square A by 2 sine square A by 2, it means 1, okay. This cos square A by 2 and sine square A by 2 means 1 plus 2 cos A by 2 sine A by 2 means, that is in the formula of sine A, okay. This was our result to bring here, that's why we have tried here 2 cos A by 1 plus sine A. It was our right hand side to bring, okay, then proved, okay. This is the way to solve this question, okay. Yeah, this is question number 25, okay. Here the question is asked from conditional trigonometry. And for this, first of all, we have to write here left hand side, okay. Leave here some space and write here left hand side. And left hand side there is given cos A plus cos B minus cos C, okay. And here we know cos C plus cos D formula we have to use here. For that, here will be 2 cos C plus D, that means A plus B by 2 into, next also will be cos, then will be cos A minus B by 2. Last one, write this cos is same, okay, first. And here is coming by 2, that's why in this conditional, okay, we have to take a line, look here, A plus B plus C cos 2 pi radian. Then we have to take here A plus B equals to pi radian minus C. Now dividing both sides by 2, we will have here A by 2 plus B by 2, okay, and here also will be here pi radian by 2 minus C by 2. Now take sine first here on both sides. Taking sine on both sides, what will be here? If you take sine A by 2 plus B by 2 equals, here will be sine, okay. Then this is pi radian by 2 means 90 degree. And we know sine 90 minus theta, that formula is, this is in first quadrant, that's why it will be positive. Then it will change into cos, that's why it will be cos C by 2, right? And if you take here cos on both sides, then what will be here? Cos A by 2 plus B by 2 equals, here will be also cos pi radian by 2 minus C by 2. Then cos will change to sine, then it will be here also first quadrant, that's both positive, and both will be changed. Sine is changed into cos pi radian by 2 minus C by 2, okay, means that's changed into sine. Now look children here, in this question, this case, look here, 2 cos A by 2 plus B by 2, okay, we can write here A by 2 plus B by 2, okay, here will be here cos A by 2 minus B by 2 here, and now cos C minus this cos C, okay, minus cos C. Now look here we need to bring minus 1, that's why let's bring that minus 1 by applying this formula into 1 minus 2 sine square C by 2, okay. This is the formula of cos C in submultiple case. Now 2 cos A by 2 plus B by 2. Look, we have opened just here cos A by 2 plus B by 2 means what here? Sine C by 2. We can write here sine C by 2 into right here cos A by 2 minus B by 2 minus, open this bracket, minus plus here 2 sine square C by 2, okay. Now let's see children here, this and this there is common. We can take common there as 2 sine C by 2 common. Then call it bracket use here. And remaining is here cos A by 2 minus B by 2 is remaining. And this minus 1 we will write last, okay, as in our right hand side is written minus 1 last. That's why here is 2 sine C by 2 common. Then 1 plus sine C by 2 is remaining here, okay. After that, see what to do. And this side 2, this side same 2 sine C by 2, we need in sine C by 2 here 1, okay, value came. And now we know that this is the cos A by 2 minus B by 2, okay, and here is sine C by 2. In place of sine C by 2 we can write this cos, right here cos, okay, here is A plus look, a by 2 plus b by 2. Okay, children? And here is curly bracket close. And now here is 2 sine c by 2. And here is cos a by 2 minus b by 2. Okay, I'm writing this clear here. Okay, little bit clear here. A by 2 plus b by 2, right? Same. And write this 2 sine c by 2, and we know its formula is, look here, I will give you technique here. This values cos a by 2 b by 2 and plus cos a by 2 b by 2. Our sine c by 2 has already come here. We need to bring this both in cos, that's why its remaining value will be, look here. Here we need 2, here. This we need cos a by 2 b by 2, that's why this is the formula of cos a by 2 minus b by 2 plus cos a by 2 plus b by 2. It is the formula of 2 cos a by 2 into cos b by 2. Okay, now we can multiply this, and backside here we have missed here to write minus 1 from this line. Right here minus 1 also at last, here minus 1 also at last. Okay, here also minus 1. And then what happened here? 4, first one a, right? Okay, first of all write a1, then we can write b other one. Okay, right here 4 cos a by 2 cos b by 2 sine c by 2 and minus 1. Okay, minus 1 came from this one formula. Okay, and we will try this minus 1 at last only. That's we wrote minus 1 last only, because in our right hand side there is minus 1 at last. This was our right hand side. Then we have tried proved. Okay, the question is proved. Okay, now this is the last question of the trigonometry. Okay, it is height and distance. Okay, and here according to question, the angle of depression and elevation of the pinnacle. Okay, pinnacle of the temple 10-meter high. Suppose here is one temple. Okay, this temple name, suppose there's CD. Okay, right? And here tower is little bit higher than this one. Okay, and this tower, suppose this is AB. Okay, let here first write solution, right? Let AB be a tower and CD be a temple. Okay, and this here, this is the total height of the, okay, here is the pinnacle. Okay, here is the pinnacle. Okay, this one, this is the top of the pinnacle, this is top of the pinnacle. This total height of the, this is the temple. Total height of the temple is, of a temple 10-meter high. Okay, it's given. The total height of the temple is given there 10-meter, and here is the pinnacle. Okay, this is the total height of the temple with pinnacle. And question tells that from the top, here is given the angle of depression, that's why from the top to here. Okay, observed from the top of the tower to the top of the pinnacle of the temple, and angle of depression was found there. Okay, this angle of depression was found First one is depression and then one is elevation. Okay, angle of depression was found at 60 degree. Okay, this 60 degree found, and we have to draw this one line. Okay, here, right, and this AB here, the angle of depression and elevation of the pinnacle of a temple 10-meter high with pinnacle are found. Okay, this height of the temple with the pinnacle is 10 meter. It is clearly written there. ABCD. Now write here E here, and now we know that this distance between this BD, this one distance between this tower and the temple, and the distance from this point E to the top of the pinnacle will be equal. Okay, we know this is equal, right? If here is 10, then this CD and EB also will be equal here. Here also will be 10. And we know there is given another elevation also. Angle of elevation of the pinnacle of a tower, this one, temple, okay? From the, it is told clearly, 60 degree and 30 degree respectively, okay? This is 60 degree is the depression and elevation is from here, looking from the bottom, okay? From the top and the bottom clearly written there. From bottom of the tower to the top of the pinnacle, this angle is given there 30 degree. Okay, this angle is given 30 degree, and we have tried here angle, this 60 then this will be automatically 60. Okay, this one right here, angle of right here, angle of depression, angle of depression is 60 degree, and angle of elevation, okay, elevation is 30 degree, looking from the bottom, okay, from the bottom to the top of the pinnacle. Okay, now look here, there are two right angle triangle. Now we have to use here, there are many, but we are using these two right angle triangle AEC and EBD. Okay, first of all, right here, in right angle triangle AEC, we know this is and this angle, okay, they are alternate angle, that's why they are equal, and we have to take, okay, we have to find out this perpendicular and this base here, that's why we have to take the ratio of tan, right here, tan 60 degree equals to, we know perpendicular by base, then tan 60 means we know there square root 3 equals to, perpendicular is there, here is perpendicular AE, okay, right here AE by EC, okay, right here EC, then from here we found okay, EC, look at EC will go here, then we have to find out AE, okay, AE equals to square root 3 EC, okay, this suppose here 1, okay, equation 1, we solve this right angle triangle. Now again right here, again in right angle triangle, again in right angle triangle E, look here, this AEC already we solved, now we have to solve BDC, okay, BDC, and this is the given angle of reference, okay, reference angle is here, that's why we have to take here perpendicular and base, they also take tan 30 degree equals to, we have to write a P by B, okay, and tan 30 degree means we know 1 by square root 3, and perpendicular is CD here, and base is BD there, okay, BD, And from here we can find out the value of BD. When BD comes here, therefore we can write here, therefore BD equals to, this square root 3 will go to multiply with CD, okay? Then it will be here square root 3 CD, okay? Right? And we know that CD and BE are equal, okay? We can write therefore, right? BD equals to, we can write here now, BD equals to square root 3. In place of CD we can write, look, CD and BE are equal, that's in place of CD we can write here BE, okay? We can write it because, right? Because CD equals to BE, okay? Here BE, okay? This is BE. CD and BE are equal, look, CD and BE are equal. That's why it will be BD equals to square root 3 BE, okay? And in place of BD also, look here now, children, in place of BD also we can write here, in place of BD we can write here CE, okay? Right? And we have found here, let's look here, children, AE equals to, here was square root 3 EC. That's why in place of BD we can write EC, right? That's why from, we know that here, in place of BD we can write it, therefore in place of BD we can write BD equals to EC. That's why here we can write EC equals to, what will be here, square root 3 BE, okay? Here we can write, because we know BD equals to EC. BD equals to EC we can write, okay? These two sides are equal, that's why we wrote here. Now, what is left to find here? See, BE value we know. We can write here, therefore BE equals to, in place of BE we can write, in place of BE we can write here, BE value will be the height of the temple with pinnacle, okay? That's why right here 10 meter. Then when we multiply 10 into 3, okay, you will get 10 into square root 3, okay? Square root 3, right here 10 into square root 3, then we get here 17.32, okay? Right here 17.32 meter. This is the values of EC, okay? But here, look here, children, we need to find the height of the tower, okay? To find the height of the tower, we need first A. Now right here from 1 we can find out. From 1 we know AE equals, what is that? Square root 3 EC. And EC we just found here, square root 3. EC means here was square root 3, okay? EC means square root 3, 10 centimeter it was, okay? Square root 3 into 10, okay? Into 10, this is into, okay, centimeter, okay? Up to here. And now square root 3 will be 3 only, into 10 centimeter, then we got here 30 centimeter. Value of AE came 30 centimeter, right? Because AE equals to, we know, square root 3 EC, and EC value we found here 17.32. That was square root, look here, this was square root into 10, square root 3 into 10 meter it was. And when you multiply square root 3 into this, no decimal, okay, this into square root 3 into square root 3, 3 only, and 10 will be there, and 30 centimeter is the value of A. Now we have to write height of the tower. It is, okay, tower, that is Height of the tower is, we know, AE and BE. A plus B. Okay. Then we know A equals to, just found there, 30 centimeter. And BE was 10. This was not centimeter, okay, this was meter. A is 30, either given centimeter or meter, it is given meter, okay, no centimeter, okay, children. Here there must be meter, here also meter, here also meter, right? Now here also meter, right? At this meter. Now AE equals to 30 meter and B equals to, just found here, A equals 30 meter and BE equals to, it was already here, BE and height of the temple with the pinnacle was 10 meter, right? This 10 meter, and the total height of the tower became here 40 meter. Okay, this is the answer for this question. Height of the tower is 40 meter. Okay, children, like this we have to solve, okay, this question. Thank you very much. Keep practicing mathematics.